Yo, we're live.
We're live.
It's Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're back with Monday Cinema Club with Dante Bosco.
I'm Alice Rahmatullah. For my Chinese fans, 大家好，欢迎来到我们的电影俱乐部。For my Uyghur fans, yaxşımızlar bizim kino kulübümüze kendine karşı alınız. For everybody, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, how you guys
Welcome
doing?
to Monday Cinema Club.
Welcome to Monday Cinema Club. Mark,
We're
JR,
back.
Cage, what's up? Jasmine King 08, how you doing?
God.
JXLAL, what's poppin'? Snowdon.
What's poppin'?
It's I Love Guitar, how you doing? Shout out to
Hi,
Finland. Yo, Matt, what's up? We're back. We were on a little bit of vacation, but we saw the movie this week.
Look at Dante. Look at Dante. Got a little tan.
Got a little color. Got little colors on the golf course.
Skin.
Was on by the beach. People like your dress today. People like your dress.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
And as for people that know, this is Monday Cinema Club. We review movies here every week. Not we review them. We just talk about movies. It's kind of like a book club.
Yes, it's just like a book club. You read a book or you watch a movie and you just want to talk about it with your friends, families, fans, whatever. So if you like it, if you don't like it, we just here exchange our views, perspectives, point of views.
And so, I also like it's a little bit after 3, and I got to leave early today at 3:45. We're doing a shorter episode today because I have to go on a live interview for my film at 4 p.m.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look at you.
So, but let's get into this movie. Shout out to Belgium, Belta Bottoms, what's poppin'. And
so what are we talking?
Kevin.
So what we were
Nolly,
talking?
what's up? I know. I'm just saying hi to people. Fashion forward.
People, I can't even read their names.
I'm saying hi. It's Rita from Italy. We got people from Belgium, from Italy.
Oh my God!
All kinds
Italy.
of Texas.
I love that our fans our audiences are from all over the world.
And we don't have
makes
any.
Me happy. North Carolina. I mean, I got lazy. We're in the Cabo, San Lucas, so I got a little lazy. Sorry, Dante. I didn't book any VIP guests. I'm pretty sure a lot of people watched it and they sent me a DM.
Well, we're gonna bring people in anyway.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk from England. Shout out to England. Maryland.
So I got lazy,
UK,
Dante. You're gonna forgive me. We don't have a VIP.
Seattle
guest.
Popping off. Yes, we'll always bring Calvatrain in the house, Arkansas. So we're going to bring people in. We'll talk about the film first, and then we'll bring some people in and have some more conversations about it. So
absolutely. This
is...
Something Gotta Give.
Something's Gotta Give. I love this movie. Can I just start saying I love this movie? It's such a classic film. I think of it as a newer film, but then when we looked it up, it actually came out in the year 2000. It's 21 years ago.
We were thinking, let's do classic old films.
Then we like to do something new.
No. You see, you didn't say new. Let's classic old films. And then let's say Something Gotta Give. Let's do that movie. And looks like this is a new 2000 film.
It's 20 years ago.
And it's 20 years ago!
It's crazy. Joanne from Ireland gets always talk to you. Zach, what's up? What's popping off?
What's up, puppy? What's up, everybody?
So,
what's up, Nicole?
The year 2000.
2000.
I love this film. Want me to start? You want to start off?
Yeah, let's start. Let's Dante start.
I love this film.
Let's Dante start.
First and foremost, because
you have something in your ears, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Thank you.
No, you got something in my ear. I got something in my ear or what? Jack Nicholson, Diane Keaton.
Yes.
This scene, them on the beach talking, such a beautiful scene. It's great. I'm such a big fan of both those actors from, of course, all the things they've done throughout their careers, and to see them as elder actors in their, I guess they're both close. Jack Nicholson's character said he's 63. I don't know how old Diane Keaton said her character was in the movie, but she's got to be late 50s, early 60s. So, elder people doing a love story was fascinating to me and beautiful. So it's really the scene and talking about ageism and dating younger and what that looks like from the male perspective, which we all know about.
Really related, huh?
Yes, but also from the women's side, which was pretty amazing, which you don't really get to see that perspective. And then to see two really acting legends. We're talking Jack Nicholson from, everything from, the Joker to, 5 Easy Pieces. Well, I'm just thinking different movies. The motorcycle film, what's it called?
I know what you mean.
I don't have his resume in front of me, but I'm such a big fan of Jack Nicholson.
Batman?
He's one of the
Shining?
Well, The Shining, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. There we go. Yeah. All this kind of stuff. So many Chinatown. I mean, Few Good Men.
Great. Chinatown's one of my favorites.
Jack Nicholson's,
by the way,
one of the character actors in the 70s that really changed the history of Hollywood and became a leading man. And on that pantheon, or that Mount Rushmore, I'd say, of like 70s character actors that became leading men, it would be Jack Nicholson, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman. Like, those dudes were like the guys. And so this is later on in his career.
He kind of remind me like older Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, and they worked together in The Departed. Was it Departed?
They kind
Who plays the Irish? And, yeah, it was The Departed.
Is it?
Yeah.
And their face structures kind of look like.
And they're both amazing, just actors. The kind of actors we all chase in acting class. Think about all the roles they do. Can we ever do something as magnificent as one of the things that he's done? And then to see him go up against a woman from his generation, Diane Keaton, who's most notably, her most notable parts are, of course, her in The Godfather playing the wife of Al Pacino's character, Michael Corleone. And then, of course, in Woody Allen's masterpiece, Annie Hall, where she just plays this character that is kind of just iconic, Annie Hall. And to see them now in, later in their years playing this rom-com love story was so beautiful. And there were so many nuances and so many things. And this is a kind of movie that you kind of understand as you get older, because what relationships are at certain places in your life changes. And then one of my favorite scenes is them walking on the beach, talking, and they're talking like they're kind of reminiscing about their lives of the characters, but you kind of see them reminiscing about their lives, on screen in Hollywood, and they look like friends talking and saying, "Didn't it go by so fast?" And like, yeah, it just went by like a blink of an eye, and then it just felt like so Jack real. Talking to Diane, and it's like real, and made me, even when we went back looking at these older pictures of Diane Keaton from the 70s in the photo album, I kind of was thinking, like, I wonder if they knew each other back in the 70s and 80s, which I'm sure they did.
Well, of course they did, and they're playing a love scene. I mean, of course they knew each other. I mean, I don't know.
As young starlets or as actors coming up, I'm sure they knew each other because I'm sure they hung around the same circles. And it's just so great to see that you get to act with friends that you grew up in your 20s and 30s, and then all of a sudden you're in your 60s, and you get to still work with each other and do romantic things and tones and feelings that there's not a lot of these love stories in Hollywood, like on the pictures. You don't get to see a lot of people as if we don't care about love stories, as if we don't still fall in love after
certain years.
40, 50. You know what I'm saying? But of course we are. There's still people falling in love. There's people getting their heart broken.
Have you ever fallen in love?
Oh, yeah. Damn, you're getting personal. Oh, you're a woman. You're getting personal.
This is what's the conversation about? We're getting personal.
But I love that movie, and I love when they were breaking up, and she was like, my heart is breaking. I'm heartbroken. It is beautiful to see these love stories.
It is beautiful. So, should I talk?
Please.
Okay. Overall, in the beginning of the movie, I didn't really, because we watched this film under our road trip. I mean, not road trip, on our trip. And we watched half of them in the airport. We watched half of them on the... Hi, Ariana! Watched them on the San Lucas, Cabo San Lucas, and falling asleep and multiple times.
She was not staying up the whole movie.
No, we were tired. And then you picked the time
Denise, 420. People shouting out. Of course, we got to say... Shout out to Keanu Reeves, Denise, of course, and Amanda.
Young Keanu, oh my God, Uncle John. And so, in the beginning of this film, I didn't get it because I did not grow up in that culture again.
What?
So it's
everybody in your part of the country just done it.
Culture.
They get married.
It's not, you don't like the culture about the girl bring his older boyfriend to their house, to their beach house, and then when their parents not home, and then bump into the parents. That's gonna be a disaster, horrible.
Where you come from?
Ending life story on where I come from.
Right.
So it's really hard to switching my background and try to relate it to this modern story and a modern Western story for me. So it's, to be honest, and my boyfriend ended up with my mother. So this is little. Whoa, it's never gonna happen. And my part of the town.
Your mom's kind of cute, Alan.
Oh, really? My part of the town, so this is really hard to like accepting because I mean it's Western stories, like you have to like look at the Western different perspective. Anyhow, like overall I love the movie. It's so sweet, love, like passion, and then this misunderstanding, breaking up, and then this man who doesn't know how to love a woman, who never been in love, and just being a playboy, whatever, and he's scared to be in love, flirting,
very charming.
flirting. I'm talking.
Charming.
Yeah, you try to just say charming because you relate that character, don't you?
You know.
Should we talk or not?
Keep going. Keep going, Alice.
Why are you yelling?
I was yelling. You see, I just said keep going. You're yelling.
And so this old man who's scared of falling in love, and then he been just being this playboy for forever, and eventually
sometimes life works out like that.
Can you not talk
keep
when
going.
I'm talking? And then eventually he find out he's in love with this woman, and she's too. And this woman, I can't really, like, there's no such a thing, like, I mean, there's no better way to relate this woman than I do with this Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton.
Annie Hall. Yes.
She is so like me. Like when she's loved, like she just say it, like, this is how I feel. Like, this is me. Like, this is how I feel. Like, if you don't feel the same way with me, like, it's too bad. I'm gonna go. Like, don't waste your time. That's like me. So I can't relate to that woman. And
I can relate to Jack. I can relate to Jack.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Because you're old. So
charming.
mean. Why is Alice so mean?
You said it, not me.
You related.
No, Jack's a playboy. I get it. I mean, we've all been in this situation.
And then, yeah,
he fell in love.
So
Took him a while to realize it.
Took him to realize it. And the one thing I learned, girls listen, girls learn, all the girls learn. I should learn. Man loves challenge. Man loves challenge.
That wasn't the point of the movie. That's not the point of the movie. That's not
when
the point.
She's getting a young man, she's like, hell yeah, I love that girl. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna move on because you break my heart, and I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this script, and I'm gonna move on my life. I'm gonna go to Paris. I'm gonna hang out with this young guy, hot guy. And guess what? This old man saw the threat, and he was like, you know what? Damn, I need to challenge this girl. She's not following me. She's not getting me back.
That's not the point of the movie.
That's the point. And he went to Paris.
Hold on a second.
That's the point.
Can we talk about Keanu Reeves one time?
Keanu Reeves, he's young, he's cute.
But all of a sudden he's like,
he's all of a sudden
the doctor's like, damn.
Doctor, he's a
and
doctor.
it's Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves, he's a hitman. How come he's a doctor? He's a dog. He has supposed to be a dog, and he's a hitman.
Look at this guy.
I know. Look at them.
He was killing it.
He kind of look like him. Look at us.
Yeah, you know, you gotta admit that it's jarring. He's so good looking. Like, oh my gosh, he's hitting on Diane Keaton. At first, you're like, this is kind of strange.
I love his game.
You thought it was weird at first.
You
thought it was weird at first, and then all of a sudden, you're like, they're making it like, okay, go down, go
girl, go Keanu.
And then Diane Keaton looked pretty good. I like she looked really good.
She's good for her age.
She had a nudie scene.
Damn. Am I gonna do my nudity scene in my 40s when I'm in 40s? That's a good question to ask myself.
She's in her 50s or plus. I don't know how old she was.
What am I in my 50s?
And this is 20 years ago, so that means whatever. If Jack's saying 63, is Jack 83 now?
It is.
That's crazy.
It's fine. You're getting there, Dante. You're getting there.
Denise said I'd dump everyone for Keanu. Keanu was damn charming.
I'll do it, Denise.
Keanu was damn charming.
I'll dump everyone
in this movie.
for Keanu.
He really.
I'll dump everyone.
He's charming in this movie.
He's not charming like flirtation charming. He has his personality. He's cool, like.
But good looking.
Like
good
looking, like
says the right thing.
Says the right thing, perfect thing, and the perfect. He gets you in the perfect. He touches the perfect, like, spot.
And Amanda Peet was cute too. Young Amanda Peet, very cute. Playing Diane Keaton's daughter.
All right. What's that? Oh,
All right, since we don't have a lot of time,
you dumb everyone for
let's
Keanu?
bring someone who wants to come in and talk about this film. If you watch this film before, especially watch this week.
So let's do a hashtag.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag old man.
No, that's crazy. Hashtag what?
Hashtag love. This is love story.
Okay, hashtag love. Or throw some hearts. Throw some hearts or
Throw
love
some hearts
in
or love.
in the chat, and we'll bring you in.
Yes.
We'll
Did you watch the film, or if you watched it in this week?
If you watched,
Frank
Gallagher said hashtag the old man. Hearts or
oh
yeah, and Frank was supposed to come in last week.
Yes, I promised that.
I think Frank needed to I think we were trying to get Frank in last time. Frank!
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Very good. Where are you calling in from? We were supposed to talk to you last week, but it didn't work out.
I know. I'm sorry.
Saw the movie. It was really good.
Awesome. What'd you think about it?
I felt bad for Keanu.
Yeah, me too. Keanu was getting dissed a little bit. He was really, he made me feel like he was really falling in love with Diane Keaton, right?
He did.
Yeah. I also really like Jack Nicholson because, Batman and all.
Yeah, he's like one of the, he's one of the greatest Jokers of all time, for sure. And he is damn charming. I mean, there's things he was saying that was definitely like, damn, cringy, but he pulls it off in a way that's like, I mean, yeah, like I'm on a record company. There's a thing that Amanda Peet says to Diane Keaton about the Jack Nicholson character. It's like, isn't it crazy? He feels one way, then out of the blue, he's soulful, like out of the blue. And he does have those great moments with Diane Keaton throughout the film.
Yeah, he had serious character development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just brilliant. What are your favorite moments in the movie?
Definitely when they turned everything, like all the events, into a play towards the end.
Oh yeah, that was pretty smart. That's funny.
That's the funny part.
We were talking about, because we're both writing a movie right now and trying to take things out of real life and try to see how they can fit as funny moments into the script, Take a piece of dialogue.
It wasn't him, but it was.
It was him. It was him. He did say some crazy stuff that they ended up putting into the play. Even calling it a woman to love. Like when he first says that in the movie, you're like,
you're the woman to love.
You're a woman to love. It's like he couldn't say I love you. It's just hilarious. Like, I'm sure a lot of people said that you can't say the words and you're gonna just say something crazy like.
So what about the words? What's the?
What'd you say, Brent?
She made A Woman to Love the title of her play.
The title of the play.
Yeah, she did that.
And I love you. I love you. She's like, I think that means I love you. I don't know if that means I love you.
Congratulations on your Atlas project, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you. Where are you calling in from, Frank?
New York.
New York? What part?
Yeah. Oh, and Frank's just the username. My real name's Jigme, but.
Jigme, nice to meet you.
Jigme, nice to meet you.
You look super cool. I love the hair and the glasses. The style is fresh. Are you in the arts at all?
Yeah, I did like drama school before COVID.
Oh, cool. And then do you want to become an actor? Are you an actor?
Yeah.
Great.
Nice. That's great.
What are some of your favorite movies that we can maybe look out for on Cinema Club?
You've already seen Jaws, E.T., Inception's pretty good. Like a bunch of stuff.
Inception.
Oh yeah, congrats to your niece on the Birds of Prey, because
thank you so much.
I watch a lot of Batman stuff, so.
Oh.
That's very cool. I mean, I'm excited to see where the DC universe goes with the new Batman, stuff. Yeah. Who's the new guy playing Batman?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. I think he's a good choice. I mean, he's blonde, but I think he'll go brunette for the. I never think of Batman as blonde. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like a few years ago when I was in school, they played Hook for my whole class, and then Reveal came on, and then all the kids were like, "Oh, look, it's me on TV."
Well, that's cool. I'll take that as a compliment because you seem like a pretty cool guy.
And then he died, and everyone was laughing.
You know what?
See, that's the representation. It's really important when you're in the big screen and in big movies, big blockbusters movies, like seeing the same face, same ethnic group, and then playing in the big role, not on the side, like just being on side and no speaking role, like big leading role. It's a big, like, means a lot to us
Yeah.
as a new generation.
And we're making room for you guys, the new generation. So I wish you good luck on that journey. Hope to see you out here in Hollywood sometime.
Maybe in the comic world.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Cheers. Thank you so much for coming out.
Check your DMs.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. That was cool.
That was cool.
Let's bring some more people in.
I like the way he talks. Like,
I know he
cool.
seems super cool
kid.
I like that.
He seems like an actor.
He got a vibe for sure.
That's. I agree.
Let's
I never agree with you, but
you felt that I got hot show coming in. I must see if other people. I might bring some more than one if I can see some people. Hashtag.
Wait, we haven't talked to your favorite scene and my favorite scene. What's your favorite scene? Oh,
yo, what's up? What's your name?
What's up?
Good.
There we go. Lights on.
What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler, where you calling in from, Tyler?
What's up, Tyler?
Good.
Were you able to see the movie this week or ever?
Never yet.
Never? Not yet. You gotta check it out. You
gotta check it out. Something you gotta give.
Did you want to say something? Say hi? Wanted to ask us anything?
Just say hi.
Well, nice.
Well, hello.
Well, nice. And where are you calling in from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Shout out to South
Carolina. And
well, thank you for coming to say hi. Before you go, tell us what your favorite movie is, so we can think about it for Monday Cinema Club.
That's hard to say.
Anything
comes to
your mind.
The latest Wonder Woman movie.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Okay.
That's
we
fair.
saw Wonder Woman. Our little nephew, Lucian Perez, was in the movie. Played the little kid, Pascal's son. So shout out to little Lucian. And thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for calling in. All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Wow, that was cool.
Stop by you out. Like saying Wonder Woman is my favorite movie.
You know what? We'll take it. Thank you for watching.
Wonder Woman for Cinema Club?
We didn't, but
let's bring our Madeline.
Our friend Madeline's might come in. Is she around? Madeline, are you around?
Mad, are you around? Whoa!
Madeline, what's up?
Answering emails, and then I love listening in on your Cinema Club, and it's one of my favorite movies.
It's one of my favorite movies too.
God.
All right, let's talk.
I would play nonstop the soundtrack. One, I love the soundtrack. Two, I love Jack Nicholson. I love Diane Keaton, of course.
If we're going soundtrack wise, just a quick note. Can you believe that Sunday Morning by Maroon 5 is 20 years old?
20 years old?
That is crazy. And also Nicholson sang La Vie en Rose. He did an original on this film, and he sang La Vie en Rose.
Who sang it?
Nicholson.
So
Jack Nicholson sang this La Vie en Rose? Oh, wow, I gotta hear that. I didn't know that. I didn't know he sang.
Favorite. I love this film. I love how Diane Keaton's family, even though they're separated and the daughter is like a grown woman, I think it's such a healthy relationship. And to think it was 21 years ago, her ex-husband and her still work together, have a great relationship. Her daughter wants her mom to be happy and find love for herself, so she steps away from the relationship she's with. And it just comes to show that in the end you're only meant to be with one person, so things will happen. I love the scene where Diane Keaton confronts Jack Nicholson on the
Me
street.
too!
In the streets of New York? In the streets of New York?
On the street of New York, right?
Oh, that's so good.
She's breaking down, and she's she doesn't know what to say, but I'm like, this is how I feel. So straight, so raw.
Totally. It's like word vomit. It reminds me of the scene of in Story of Us, where Michelle Pfeiffer is just blurting out how much she feels about her husband and all these things. So yeah, I love it. I love the fact that it's a representation of a woman that is she feels everything when she's letting it out in her writing. You can see how complex the emotions a woman goes through, the turmoil of falling in love, and after for so long
crying,
and then all of a sudden you have to deal with feeling sure, and then feeling these emotions for this person that you know is incapable. And you know, my dad used to say, like, you know, when you're already in your 30s, you know, he would say, don't get too comfortable, because you might be too committed to your routine that you won't leave enough space for another person to come in. And I think this film kind of represents that. Like, they were at their age where, you know, they were already like, Jack Nicholson was a record producer, and he was just like living the dream life of every bachelor, but he didn't know that he could find this sort of happiness. And I think that's why he had that panic attack, because he felt something that he hadn't ever felt with Diane Keaton, which I
And
think
he doesn't know how to control it.
Yeah, and the you were saying the relationship, and people were talking about the relationship with the daughter, Diane Keaton and Amanda Peet. So great, because even after she had the breakup with Jack Nicholson, they're talking on the beach, and she, you know, the daughter's so scared to kind of have, you know, she has her own problems with commitment and this and that with her parents breaking up. But she was like, really, when she said, you know, don't be afraid, because even though it didn't work out, like, I had the time of my life.
You have time on your
And
life.
Amanda Peet was like, I've never had the time of my life. She's like, yeah, go
Because,
have the time of your life.
it just
Yeah, great.
that some people just enter your life to like to basically like open that door and wake up your heart again. And just like, some people will come and go, but they just enrich your life. And I thought that was cool. I love Keanu Reeves. I love how he's like,
I love Keanu Reeves' movie. He just looks like the perfect guy.
I know.
Even though he loses the girl, he's perfect.
Totally. It's funny.
I'll take him.
He comes back years later and maybe and plays that role, and almost maybe with Ali Wong, where he's like the dream guy, but of course in almost maybe turns out crazy. But yeah, and he is definitely such a good guy. So and I love the fact that Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton they're such offbeat actors, and they have so much personalities, and they always play themselves in movies, and I just love their chemistry.
Yeah. But also, as artists, it just kind of tells you, like, go live a big life, live, get hurt, whatever, just go through life, but then put it into your art. Like, she wrote this amazing play from a thing. I mean, that's what we have to do as artists. All the artists out there, like, don't be afraid to live, don't be afraid to love. Even if things don't work out, it's going to inform your art, your artistry, you know?
Painful into something beautiful.
It is. Yeah. It is. And it's also so sweet, like when she's when she was in the movie, it's like 40s, 50s. How old is she?
Something like that.
Something like that. But how she like experienced this like loving, like falling in love and just heartbreak. This process is the same thing when you're 20s.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing I love.
I love aging. It's like a little kid. Like, oh, come on, it's so silly.
You forget that.
At the same time, it's so raw. It's so beautiful. She's like crying and like, ah!
No matter how old we get, or things we accomplish. Obviously, she's a very accomplished playwright. She's a very accomplished actress in real life.
Yeah.
Jack's an accomplished, you know, music producer and whatnot, and accomplished in life. But then, but you're still boys and girls. Like, girls are girls. Like, girls are still girls. Boys are still boys. No matter how old you get, it's crazy. That's like me.
Like, if I break up, like if I have that heart, like breaking, like I mean, knock to wood. Like, that's the process. Like, you're gonna cry. Like, I'm gonna cry like a baby. A few days, I'm gonna work and I'll write something in my scripts, like relationship, this, he said this, I said that, like, you know, like you will just process that as a human being, as a little silly kid.
Yeah.
And after a few months, you will over it.
Well, you know, Maz, like in the Philippines, when I go there, because Madeline's a friend of mine from the Philippines, and I hang out with Tita Angeli.
And she's also actress
from Philippines. And Gina Godinez and their crew. I hang out with these older Filipino women, and I always get a kick out of them, because when they're talking and they're just their girls around each other, I'm like, damn, it's just, you guys are just girls. Like, it's so funny, like the way you guys chit chat and talk about each other and talk about scandal and all. I'm like, you guys are still girls. No matter how old you get, you're just girls.
We're girls. You talk.
That's why the nude scene was so important, because I think it showed the beauty of a woman at that age. She's still beautiful, she's still driven, she still has that
passion,
that charm. When they're having Frances McDormand, who just won the Oscars.
Nomadland, yes.
Nomadland. We haven't watched Oscar yet. You just
got back to It's okay.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, so it's like really a beautiful role for Diane Keaton because she is a timeless beauty and she is kind of like she's smart, she's outspoken, she's well kept, she's put together, and I just think it's beautiful to represent a woman like that at that age. And because don't get that that longing for an older woman, you don't really get those roles.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's so true. And it's such a young, hot Keanu fall in love with her.
I mean, J-Lo's out there. Madonna and J-Lo's out there doing their damn thing.
They're like
Madonna and J-Lo are out there slaying the young man market for sure.
But yeah,
I'm just saying.
Watch this film. I love this film, and I'm saving pebbles on the beach one day with my guy. And I just
White pebbles or black pebbles? White pebbles or black pebbles?
Honestly, I'll be open. I'll be open.
All right, Baz. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the stuff. Bye, Baz. We'll hang out later.
Always great hanging out with Madeline.
Bye.
So we have time for maybe one or two more people. Hashtag love right now.
Hashtag
we'll bring you in, especially if you've seen the movie and y'all want to talk about it.
And it's funny, this movie, I forgot to tell you. They're like still talking about, like, I love Jack Nicholson's one line. It's like, do you still get that? Like, do you still buy that dumb thing? Like, when a woman and a man and slept together and still can be a friend? I love that scene.
Yeah, they can.
And I love that.
We're waiting for Jenna to
Excuse me, no.
Bam, Jenna,
Bam,
you in the house?
Jenna?
Hi.
How are you? Where are you calling in from, Jenna?
What?
It's darkness over there.
No, it's not that great.
We don't see. We can't see
you.
Which is okay, but where are you calling in from?
What?
Where are you calling in from?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think the signal's
I think the signal's not that great. Oh, thank you for calling in, Jenna 2898. I apologize. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. Let me see.
Maybe try
Try to hit us back. Let's
yeah.
see.
Let's see. Hashtag love. I saw
Right
hashtag
now?
love. Hashtag love to. Let me see.
Where?
Scroll down. There's a lot of hashtag.
Hashtag love. We're gonna bring someone in with hashtag love.
There's
right
the Allie
now.
in the mall. She's in there.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
Okay.
This was before Allie. Right before Allie was Will Gates.
Oh, Will Gates. Okay.
Allie in the mall. Hope you're doing
Allie
well.
in the mall. I'm pretty sure she's in the mall again. Where is it?
We don't know. Is it all right?
Is that Ari in there?
Mexico was great. Mexico was awesome.
Mexico's
CKYO
great.
duo.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I gotta go.
At the mall.
No, it's not
no,
working.
what happened?
Benny
I think
Gates is not working.
All right, cancel, refresh it maybe.
Okay,
We're
what
having
about
technical
hashtag
issues.
love right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, Allie in the mall was the next. Let's see if we can get her. Let's see, Allie in the mall for a quick word or two.
She's either in the car.
Allie in the
Hi.
car. Allie with
in
the
car. I
bangs.
knew it. Allie with the band and in the car.
Talk to us about the movie one time, Allie.
Oh crap! I totally forgot to watch it.
Oh my gosh, she's called to say hi. Allie,
I
you're
thought
gonna
that
love
you were...
this movie.
I promise
You out of anyone is gonna love this movie.
You're gonna get laugh, and you're gonna cry.
You're gonna cry.
And you might be gonna.
And then you're gonna try to fall in love with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I'm already in love with him. I love him.
Exactly.
You're gonna love him more after this movie, for sure.
I will have to watch it definitely.
Yes, please do it.
Yeah,
what did you want to say? What did you want to call and just tell us?
Well, I met Johnny Young Bosch yesterday.
Johnny Young Bosch is the dude.
From Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I met him on GalaxyCon live version, live stream. Have you ever been on that before?
I haven't done that, but Johnny is a good buddy of mine.
Nice. Yeah, he's awesome. I've met him a couple times. Trying to think. Yeah, I just got home from picking up my grandma's vacuum for my office. Yeah, they don't have.
Were you at the mall though? Were you at the mall?
No, but I was at the Meijer.
The what?
I was at Meijer's. It's a big grocery store.
Grocery store.
I was looking at Meijer, but I didn't buy anything. I was like,
Allie at the supermarket. Allie at the market.
She's either in the market or in the mall or in the car.
Well,
right.
I'm
I
glad
guess
you get Johnny's a good dude.
yeah, yeah. I guess I'm Mally. I'm Allie in the everything.
Allie and everything, but you'll always be Allie in the mall to me. Always
Yeah.
be Allie in the mall.
Yay!
All
Well,
Aw,
right, thank you
thanks
for
for calling.
calling.
You gotta watch this movie because I guarantee you this is one that you're gonna love.
You will.
yes, sir. I shall watch it sometime. And have you announced the next week's video?
Oh, no, we're gonna say right now. Actually, we'll say.
So,
So next week is a classic film. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, which we all know it's Mother's Day.
Oh,
Did you not know that?
May, it's Mother's Day,
It's
Mom.
Mother's Day. So
is
we're
it
gonna.
really? Oh my gosh! I need to look at the calendar.
I think it's Mother's Day on Monday. So we're gonna do a movie that's a heavy movie that has to do with some mother stuff.
Mother
And it's a
stuff.
movie
And
called
then
Imitation
Woman
of Life.
Imitation of Life.
Starring Lana Turner.
Not the
black
black
and white
and white
version,
one.
the color version.
Color version.
Still old, Lana
Still
Turner.
old, Lana
It's a heavy movie.
Turner.
I can't wait for people to see what I want to see what people think about it. It's called Imitation of Life.
Imitation of Life.
Imitation
Awesome.
of Life. But watch
Yes.
this one. Watch this one. You're gonna love it, Alan.
Awesome. Oh, I'll have to.
Oh, it's on the 9th, so it's the week after, but we're still doing Mother's Day stuff for the Mother's Day movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, awesome. Yeah, and I'll have to recommend a movie to you guys, The Fall, with Lee Pace.
Oh, I can check out The Fall.
Which one? Fall.
The Fall?
Yeah. It's,
All right, we'll look for it.
We'll look for it.
Awesome. Well,
Thank
it was
you.
great
Thank
Awesome.
you. Allie in the mall.
Allie in the mall, stop by. Just say hi.
See, I was good talking to
Bye.
you.
See you later.
She's
Bye.
great. She's great. So next week, you guys heard it. It's out the bag. It's Imitation of Life, starring Lana Turner. The color version, not the black and white version.
Mhm.
Although the black and white, that's a little going way. That's going back to 30s. This is more like the 50s.
50s.
Late 50s. So we have time for one more hashtag love. Who wants to talk about this movie?
Let's
Hashtag love. Can we do Amelie? We did Amelie. Me and Atiam.
Yes, we did.
We did do Amelie.
Amelie.
You can go back in the archives and you can watch some of the archive stuff. You can watch Amelie for
Or
sure.
you can go to our YouTube channel.
Oh, you go
There's
to our
There's
YouTube
a
channel?
full yes. You didn't know our YouTube channel, don't you?
I don't know about our YouTube
Oh,
channel.
hello. Have you met?
Let's go. Here we go.
This guy doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. Yes.
Are you putting our YouTube every week? You put our
Yes,
YouTube?
every week.
Go to YouTube. What's it called?
It's called Emily. Uyghur Alice.
Oyger Alice.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? What's your name?
Oh, this is dope.
Where are you calling in from?
So, I just wanted to say that this movie was a lot of fun. I had to watch it over several days because I wasn't able to finish it all at once.
Nice.
But I thought it was,
I did.
What did
Oh,
you
yeah.
think? That was good, huh? Did you enjoy it?
yeah, I did. I liked it a lot. I liked the stones. We were talking about the stones a minute ago, with the jar of white stones and one black stone,
Yeah.
and then the jar of black stones and one white stone. And I was like, this is like a yin yang, the two halves having to come together.
That is true. I like that
is
symbolism.
True. That's the symbolism.
I also like
You
when
gotta
Jack
even
said top of the heap. He said top of the heap. She had the one black rock on
Top of the heap.
Top of the heap. Like, yeah.
It's like, I made it.
I made it. He's so great in this movie. Who are your favorite characters in the film, or other favorite moments in the movie?
I enjoyed the third time that he had a heart attack and he went into the hospital. Jack went into the hospital and they were like, "Oh, you've done this before." He's like, "I'm on this, I'm on this, I'm on this,
Oh, yeah.
I'm on this."
I didn't.
But
take
don't worry,
Viagra,
I didn't
so-
take Viagra this time. And they're like, "Oh, okay, you've been here before."
He's a master. And shout out to my boy in the scene. One of the side nurses on the scene is my boy Conroe Brooks. We were in acting class together during the time of him shooting it. So it was good to see his young ass face in that movie during that time. I was like, damn, Conroe. I gotta hit that dude up.
Yeah, right on.
Where are you calling in from?
Virginia.
Oh wow,
Virginia.
the light looks beautiful out there.
I
It
know,
looks like
it's
you're.
beautiful.
It's decent.
Oh my God,
Whoa!
you're living the dream out there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
And your name again? Because I think it's the first time us
Mike.
talking to you. Mike. It's our first time
Yes.
calling in, right? Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
for
first time
watching
calling
the
in.
movie.
Big fan. First time caller, long time listener.
First time, long time. First time, long time.
Yep, first time, long time.
Yeah. Well, Mike, dude, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, we're all watching movies together
Watch
during the
movies,
pandemic.
yes. So next week
Absolutely.
our movie is
Imitation of Life. It's a
If
heavy
you-
one. It's a little heavier, but you might like it.
All right,
Old
I'm ready.
classic film.
All right. Have a great week.
You too.
Bye.
Dude, I love people calling in from all over the world, all over the country.
I know.
First time callers, Mike. to Virginia.
Right.
That
From
view is
Virginia.
pretty good.
It is.
I'm a little envious because I'm like, damn, Mike's living out there. Mike's living. So I think that's all the time we have because I have to dip out early this week because of this interview. I got to sign on early for because it's a live interview at 4. So,
Okay.
Imitation of Life?
Imitation of Life. And May, it's
Mother's Day month.
Mother's Day month.
So we're gonna try to find some Mother's Day movies. Mother movies. So
mother movies.
Movies that have great
Movies
mothers in the movie.
Exactly.
And so you can also hit me on the DM, hit Alice on the DM for some suggestions.
Suggestions.
Or
any recommendations.
Yeah, recommendation, same
Oh,
word.
Is it?
Same word.
Try to teach me English here.
I'm not teaching you English, I'm just pointing out the same word.
Sure.
Also, you can always hit Alice early because she's bringing in VIP guests every week.
Sorry, guys. This week we were out of the town,
We were vacationing.
so we were vacationing. I got a little bit too much of margarita, so I didn't reserve the guest spot. So
You were sleeping on your job.
I'm sleeping at the.
All right, we gotta go.
All right.
Have a great week. See you guys next week.
Guys.
Imitation of Life.
You all, and see you next Monday.
Top of the heap. Top of the heap.
Bye, guys.